Saturday night, what are your thoughts? Now that we're sitting here, it's Monday morning. The Khabib McGregor fight went down Saturday night.
Obviously, hugely disappointed that we didn't get the result on the night. I still enjoyed it. I thought it was a great fight. I'm looking forward to watching it back many times. All of Conor's fights, I always pull a load of lessons away that I can pass on to the next generation of guys. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed the fight, and I'm devastated that we didn't get the win.
How much time did he have to prepare for this fight?
I mean, he's always in the gym. He's always knocking about. But I guess it was official about 10 weeks out. But even since the Eddie fight, I kind of knew, or at least I thought, his next MMA fight would be Khabib. It just kind of made sense. If it wasn't going to be the Diaz, but then as time went on, that seemed less and less likely. And Khabib obviously was doing great, kept on winning. So there was a path that was going to collide. Was
there anything that was surprising in the fight?
The right hand in the second round was a cracker. It was beautiful, overhand right. I mean, it's a staple of wrestlers, overhand right and close. But he doesn't generally do that. He's more jab and then close. But that was a great shot. The style of takedowns, everything was kind of what we expected, and we'd spent a lot of time in preparing for that. I kind of expected round one for sure going to get a takedown. So the goal of round one was to get out of it still having energy. We didn't want to put a huge amount of effort into trying to get back up in round one. We'd seen that happen many times in his other opponents, and they kind of got back to the stool, really tired. So round one, make them pay, do our best on the way in, fight as hard as we can. But if we do end up down, which it was against the fence, figured it would be there, tried to stay seated up. If we end up on our back, just try to play guard until the bell, except it'll be a 10-9 round. For round two, again, same plan. Do as much damage as we can, but if we end up on our back, don't put a huge amount of effort into trying to get up. He's an absolute master at regrounding people. That turned out to be a 10-8 round. He got some good shots there, and obviously he landed the great right hand. So that was a bit more than we hoped for. Round three, things started kind of turning a little bit in our favour. He did a lot better at keeping it in the middle, defending the takedowns.
So the plan was to slow him down a little and watch him slow down a little bit in the third, fourth, and fifth?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So I think at the beginning the consensus was Conor knocks him out in the first, or Khabib, takes over from 2 on. Like, for us to win the third round was probably a bit of a surprise to people. But, the Aliquinta fight, if you look at that, from round 3 on, he wasn't able to hit any takedowns. So hoped that would be how it would go in round 3. We could defend the takedowns a lot easier and start landing air shots. And that did happen for round 3. Not as well as we planned, not as well as we hoped. And then round 4, we hit another great takedown. Made a mistake giving up the overhook, exposed our back, and that was all she wrote.
Yeah, he has such a unique ability to tie both legs up with his legs.
Yeah, in round one, I thought Conor did well. We had practiced for that to keep our legs bent. You see guys, they straighten their legs, and Conor did do that a couple of times, but he was able to continuously get a leg free. So not until the last 30 seconds or so of round one, he didn't really tie them up and get him flat on his back. For the majority of that, he was against the fence. Used his hands to keep upright, tried to land little shots. Yeah.
And George, you dealt with Conor's weight cut. You deal with his overall nutrition as well?
Yes, sir.
Pull that microphone close to you like we
talked
about.
Right here.
Yeah, you can move it up if you want to stay where you were.
Technology.
There you go.
It's a work in progress.
You worked with him on his weight cut. Like, what was his weight before he started?